Hello, everybody. Welcome to the episode of Jesse's Hollywood Rampage. On today's show, we'll be talking by phone with the one, the only Tammy Blanchard, who will be doing a phone interview with us. Other co-stars like Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe might be here, might not, even I don't know. John Larroquette, like what? Even I don't know. One thing I know for sure is we'll be right back with Tammy Blanchard.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Good. You?
Good.
In 2003, you made your Broadway debut in Gypsy. What was going through your head?
Oh, my God. I was really scared. I was very excited. My whole family was there to watch me. And I didn't realize that previews meant that things were going to go really bad. And so during my strip, my dress fell off, like right at the top of the strip, and it was just terrifying. I was dancing in my underwear the whole time. So it was a lot of fun. I was really excited, but I was terrified.
What was going through your head the night you won the Emmy?
The night that I won the Emmy? Oh boy. I tell everyone this because it's funny. I had ordered a big rack of lamb for when I lose. I would just, eat my troubles away, my sorrows away. And then when Andy Garcia said my name, I started jumping on the hotel bed, and all the cast from Viva the Homemade came running in, and I was really, really shocked. Absolute disbelief and just amazement that I had won, because I was at that time a no-name, they call us, and I just didn't expect to be recognized in that way. So it was pretty amazing.
You did a movie with Robert De Niro, Angelina Jolie, and Matt Damon. Working with some seasoned actors, did it make you a better actor? And how were they off camera?
Oh, yes. Wow, wonderful question, Jesse. You are so on the ball with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that I've been really blessed to work with such professional people and such talented people. Patty Darville started me off on Guiding Light. Jessica Lange, Bernadette Peters, Blythe Danner, Robert De Niro, Matt Damon, Nicole Kidman recently. I mean, I have just always been so blessed to work with people who have really reached out to me and talked to something. They didn't just do the job and go home. They really took an interest in me. And from each person I worked with, I learned a new thing. So the people you work with, when they're great like that, they really do mold you and make you better. And I'm really, really lucky in that way. Robert De Niro actually changed my life. He pulled me aside and he asked me if I played a victim in my real life, because I suppose I was playing Laura a little too victim-y. And he asked me that question, and I looked at him and I said, oh my God, I do. And from that day on, I decided to be stronger and braver within myself and take responsibility for, my life. And there's moments like that with everyone that I work with, because I'm a very open, loving person, and I appreciate people's time and their talent. So I make a lot of friends along the way, and I'm always open to learning. And that's always a good thing in this business, because there's people are so willing to give what they know to the next generation and to each other, and it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a movie called Cadillac Record. How is it different playing a real person than a fictional character?
Good question. These questions are awesome. I think for me, the characters, the real live characters that I get to play, are just as fun as the fictional characters like David Lindsay Bear's Izzy, because all the characters I seem to play are so big in life. They just have such big personalities or such big dilemmas that they end up overcoming. And a lot of the times I relate to these kind of characters because I am so in touch with just the average human being. I mean, I grew up in a really small city, and I've watched my mom struggle all her life, support 3 kids on her own, and I've had this big dream in my heart, and what a lot of people would always say was a big talent. It took me 34 years to believe them, but so I am that kind of real character that I usually play. So for me, both of them, either fictional or a real character, they both enlightened me and fulfilled me just as much as each other.
What is the difference playing in a drama versus in a comedy? Do you prefer drama over comedy?
Yeah, that's a great question because it pertains to what's happening right now in my life. When I did Stealing Harvard, I think they really just hired me because I was really cute and I looked like, who's the guy who was in that? Why can't I think of his name right now? The lead. What was his name?
In the league?
Yeah, the lead in Stealing Harvard. Oh, gosh.
Jason Lee?
Jason Lee. God, it's been too long. See, as you get older, you forget things. And after pregnancy, everything is just forgotten. Okay, Jason Lee. I looked like Jason Lee. I was cute, you know. I was quirky, and they liked that. But as far as doing comedy, I would never, throughout all my career, I would go out for comedic things, but I would never get it. And people would say, she's just not funny. So, and I really have been exploring, you know, the sadness within me and the struggle within me in my work. And to now be playing Hetty and to be in a Broadway musical where I'm just making people laugh and go hysterical, it's really like a miracle to me. It's something I would never have expected. And it's something that's coming so naturally, the comedic timing and the character. And I just really feel like it's just a special little blessing that I've been given at this time in my life to go from a dramatic actor to being taken seriously as a comedic one. And so it is a really special time for me.
Your recent role is in The Rabbit Hole with Nicole Kidman. Can you tell me what your role is and who you play?
Yeah, that was, I played Izzy, Nicole Kidman's younger, feisty sister. She's basically a girl who just can't get her life together. And at this point in her life, she becomes pregnant by a guy she's known for a month. I don't know. And she has to tell her sister, who has experienced the death of her child just a few months before. So there's a struggle between the sisters in how to experience the changes in life and experience what is new and really try to move on together as a family, as a whole, through the face of this tragedy. And yet, this good news that I'm pregnant, that Izzy's pregnant. And Izzy was really the first time that I stepped out of being the sweet girl in a movie. Izzy is certainly not sweet. She's a little bit rough around the edges. And I found that playing her, it made me a stronger actress because I had to be braver. And there was no hiding behind any kind of vulnerability. Yeah. And it was a really great experience. John Cameron Mitchell is probably the start of me desiring to be in comedy because he took such a deep, dark subject and he made it funny. I mean, there's moments in the movie where you actually can laugh out loud, and I think that that's David Lindsay Bear and John Cameron Mitchell both collaborating together to create something that is very real. Like, in life, there's so much tragedy, but there's always a moment to feel for laughter, and it's a good point to make.
Now, I just want to preference that I am the biggest How To fan ever. I love How To. You say, Hetty, Mr. Bigley's girlfriend, how did you prepare for your role?
Well, I showed my mother. I pretended to be Hetty in front of my mother, and she cracked up laughing hysterical. And I have, all my life, I've tried to show her, if I have an audition, I'd read it for her, try and get a sense of, and she would be just completely silent. No laughter, no nothing. But when I put on this Hetty character, and she started cracking up hysterical, I knew I had something special there. So I used my mother as an audience to prepare. And, Hetty is a lot like me. I have a really thick Bayonne, New Jersey accent. So it's just really enhancing myself. And I have a great desire to succeed, as Hetty does. And, I love feeling beautiful and looking beautiful, so I put on my makeup every day nowadays, and I go to work, and I try to, dress a little nicer. I just try to get that sexy feeling within me every day when I wake up, and I try to be as open and as big and confident as I can be, because I feel like that's who Hetty is. So it is a daily process of exploring and being Hetty, and I love it.
In my revivals that I did over 5 years, Hetty was blonde, blue-eyed, and a leopard dress. Why would they change your blonde hair, blue-eyed, and leopard dress?
The reason, I believe, the reason a lot of people are telling me that have seen what I'm doing, the producers and the director, and they're telling me that I'm playing her in a way that no one else has ever played her. I'm playing her more as a real person, whereas before she was played very much as a character. But I'm playing her really. She's very fiery. She's fiery. She's ditzy. She's funny. She's sexy. She's tough. She's all around a redhead. She's not just a blonde, and she's not just pretty. She has. You picture these redheads like Julianne Moore, and Judy Garland was a redhead. These were fiery, fierce girls. And I just believe that she should have been, my Hetty is definitely a redhead. And you'll see it, Jesse, when you come see the show. You're going to see why she's not a blonde, because she's not only dumb and beautiful. Okay, I got to go. Jesse, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse, bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining me on the edition of the Jesse Walker Show. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Bye.